But first, everybody wants good value for money. And when you're paying thousands of pounds for your education, it is, of course, no exception. With university students having to take on big loans these days to pay their fees, many are becoming more demanding about the quality of their tuition, and many more are complaining when it doesn't come up to scratch. Well, Kate Little graduated this summer, now works for Manchester University Students' Union. Hi, good morning, Kate. Thanks for coming in. You've been through this yourself, haven't you? Tell us what happened on your course.
Well, in the law school at Manchester last year, we were told in a lecture at the end of the year that they were going to cut our contact hours from 30 down to 20 per semester. This was after no student consultation whatsoever, and the justification was they wanted more time to spend on research.
Rather than teaching you?
Yes.
I suppose the lecturers might well say, you know, that research is part of what universities do, and if they're learning more themselves, then they've got more to pass on to students in the future. That's just the way it works.
It's true that research is still important, especially in universities like Manchester that are research-led, but it's also important to remember that over 75% of their income comes from teaching, comes from student fees, so they should be spending an adequate amount of time on teaching.
You, as a group of students, then felt let down by your lecturers, and some of them protested against what had happened.
Yes, there was a big protest in the law school and the Vice-Chancellor got involved.
Did you get anywhere?
Yes, the Vice-Chancellor was very annoyed that the law school had even done such a thing and immediately told them that they couldn't do it, and they had to instigate a full review of the curriculum involving students in the process.
Now, this report that we're doing today, we saw Keith Doyle a bit earlier, saying that more and more students are complaining, yes, particularly because you're paying out in the first place. How much of an issue was that, the fact that you were paying, so you wanted your value for money?
I think that the more fees rise, the more universities will see their students acting like consumers. If you're paying a lot of money, you're going to be in debt for several, 25 years or so. So I think you're entitled to demand the best service possible during that time, and I don't think that universities have met that demand at all.
OK, well, Kate Little, thank you for telling us your story. We're going to hear from you a bit later, and I think we're going to hear from the universities and from lecturers as well. So thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you.